I'm about to tell you about the latest unspoken Animal Jam hack going around, and you're watching Cheetahracoon. Hey guys, cheetahracoon here, and first of all, thank you for all of the support when I announced my computer broke. Like, all of you just seemed so concerned about me and my computer and how I was gonna go to online school and stuff. Like, that's actually really nice of you guys to be concerned about that, because honestly, for being real here, I'm just a random person to you guys, and that's really kind of you. But anyways, on that note, my computer did indeed get fixed. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my computer broke down about a week ago, and I said that I was going to take a break from recording until I could find a way to fix it. But obviously, as you can see, I fixed my computer, or my dad fixed it, so obviously thank you to him. But anyways, let's get straight into the video. So today we're going to be talking about a new hack going around in the community, which is honestly not surprising these days because WildWorks security has really been going down. I'm going to be talking about that in a future video, so subscribe and hit that bell to stay tuned for that. But either way, I did want to talk about this hack because actually not that many people have been talking about it. And I actually was planning on making this video a pretty long time ago, but as always, Keck beat me to it, so I didn't really get a chance to announce that hack, but Keck did, which honestly is fine because obviously he worked harder and got the video out faster. Anyways, let's get straight into this. So I'm going to start with a huge disclaimer because I'm going to be talking about how people were modifying the Animal Jam desktop client, which is against the Animal Jam rules. Which obviously that means you're not supposed to do it. You could get banned, and engaging in any sort of activity with these kind of things could possibly get you hacked as well. So that's just a huge disclaimer. This is all for informational purposes. I'm not saying any of this to encourage this behavior or encourage or like interact with people exhibiting this behavior. No, just stay away from this completely. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, let's get straight into the actual thing. So basically what people were doing was they were taking the Animal Jam desktop client, which as we all know, Adobe Flash Player is now gone. So people were taking the Animal Jam desktop client, which is now the only way to play Animal Jam Classic. They took it and they modified it. Now, what exactly did they change about it? They didn't really change anything about it other than just the aesthetic. They changed like the trim and stuff of the pages just to make it more aesthetic. They changed the login screen to make it look like the login screen from the beta days. I mean, there were a lot of different versions of this Animal Jam client going around, but all of them were there to get you hacked. Now, how exactly were they getting us hacked? Give me a second to explain. So these programs called Animal Jam Beautified, because apparently they were more aesthetic than the normal desktop client, but these programs that were being circulated, the way they were being circulated was through the internet. Now, either they would like put them on these shady websites and say, hey, Animal Jam Beautified, free download, just makes Animal Jam look aesthetic, or the more common way of it being circulated was just certain members of the community, who I will not be naming, were distributing it to their friends, who distributed it to their friends, and it just kept going like that. So that's the main way it got distributed. But actually, if you guys know the Animal Jam YouTuber Keck, who I mentioned earlier in the video, he fell victim to this, and someone sent him the Animal Jam Beautified client. He downloaded it, and downloading it wasn't the dangerous thing. It wasn't malware or anything, but here's the danger. When you would open the program, obviously it was a version of Animal Jam Classic, so it would make you log into the game. But when you logged in, yes, it would get you onto Animal Jam, yes, it would log you onto AJ, but it would also send your login information to the owner who created the desktop client, which means that if person A sent Animal Jam Beautified to you, you downloaded it and you entered your username and password, then most likely your credentials for Animal Jam went to the creator of Animal Jam Beautified, which means that the people of Animal Jam Beautified now had millions of accounts to hack, or not millions, that's an exaggeration, but they had lots and lots of accounts to hack because they got users and passwords from when people were logging in through their Animal Jam Beautified desktop client. So now you guys are like, oh, because Keck actually made a video about Animal Jam Beautified. In the video, he was actively on Animal Jam Beautified. He had obviously logged on Animal Jam Beautified. So you're asking, how did he not get hacked? Well, he didn't get hacked. Well, he did get hacked, but he just didn't have anything on his account, so it didn't seem like he got hacked. So when Keck made that video, he had nothing on his account. He was non-member. He had like literally nothing. So when he got hacked, obviously people logged into his account and saw, hey, Keck has nothing to steal on here. So they just didn't take anything. But obviously a bunch of other people in the community got hacked by this exact thing, the animaljam beautified thing. But yeah, so I made this video to warn you guys, if you see anything like animaljam beautified or animaljam with glowing glitch colors or animaljam with pastel colors, animaljam in this filter, animaljam looking like this. Basically, if you see any sort of modification of the animaljam program, just stay away from it, because as cool as it would be to have your screen flashing a million colors as you played animaljam, and as cool as it would be to have like Billie Eilish music playing in Jima Township, like, no, because you will get your account hacked, and it's against the animaljam rules. When you signed up for animaljam, you hit that I agree button. That I agree button was like signing a contract, and you were agreeing to the animaljam rules. You said, I'm making an account, so I'm signing your contract, and I'm going to agree to your rules. And it's surprising to me that so many people just signed the contract without reading it. They just clicked I agree without reading the rules. But in the rules, it specifically says to not get involved with anything that relates to modifying the animaljam desktop client, which is what animaljam beautified is. And I know that in the future they're going to come up with new versions of this animaljam beautified thing. So just stay away from any modifications of the animaljam desktop app completely, because number one, if they found out you were involved with that, you could get banned, and number two, if you could get hacked, obviously. So just stay away from all of that, guys, and do not modify the animaljam program yourself, because that's against the rules. You will get banned. Some people even get IP banned. Like, no matter how many accounts you create, you just can't play animaljam from that computer. But yeah, anyways, I know that was a lot of information. If you guys have any questions on this, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll try to respond to every single one of the questions. But yeah, my Instagram is linked in the description, as well as my Discord server. So if you guys are interested in joining my Discord server, please do, because I talk on there very, very often, and it's honestly just a really fun and safe community. There's lots of rules and moderation. You'll be completely safe. Once again, Discord server link in description, and subscribe and hit that bell to be notified about the Wildrick security video that will be coming soon. I'm going to be trying to upload a lot more frequently now that I kind of got my school schedule under control for this semester. But yeah, and yeah, so like the video if you enjoyed it, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time. So have fun, stay safe, and play wild.